Welcome back, viewers. We've now been joined by a guest who is Habib, Gajo, Public Affairs Analyst, to help us analyze on some of the stories we've read out to you earlier. And do not forget, our phone lines are now open for you to call in and make your contributions known over the discussion. Good morning once again.
Good morning, Olamide. Good morning, Nigerians.
Glad to have you today.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Now, there's quite a lot of stories making the round on the papers this morning. We have the discussion of the single window project that was launched yesterday. Let's get your thoughts on it. Can you help us make sense of what the single window project is all about?
Yeah, economically, a single window term means that all the transactions in Nigeria will be in Naira term.
Okay.
You understand? And all will follow a one single window. There is no multiple windows like before, I&E window, custom window, this one window, and you understand, breed change windows, and also manufacturers association window from M, and so on and so forth. You understand?
Absolutely.
So merging them together, it will boost the market. You understand?
Very well.
When manufacturers are players, all the stakeholders, including the manufacturers, you understand, to help bring down the inflation rate.
Okay.
You understand? So that it's like ease of doing business.
Oh.
Yes, it's form of easing of doing businesses. Even energy companies, telecommunication companies, and so on. You understand, multinational companies, do construction companies, all of them will be in one single role. That's the window.
Okay.
And that's what the Nigerian economy needs, because we have listened to the CBN governor several times. He was saying, even when he was summoned by House of Rep and the Senate, he said they have did everything, you understand, to revive the on monetary policy. They have done everything, but they don't know why it's not working. Maybe the physical policy should also be looked upon. You understand?
Absolutely.
And Wale Edun and the former Kebbi State Governor, who is Minister of Economy, Budget,
Wale Edun, Minister of
Bagudu,
okay,
was also there. So they are trying to defend the executive because they are the one in the physical policy. So the fiscal policy are not doing well. That is why we are not seeing balance in the market. We are not seeing drop in prices, and so yes. you understand. So now that the Tinubu took a bold, giant move, you understand, because this is a giant move.
Very well.
The Nigeria has a very big market in Africa and in the world. You understand? All players are coming from all over. Investors, local and foreign firms, and direct investors are also investing in Nigeria. You understand? So it's going to be, there will be, once we think that there will be a competition in the market.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
If you can't compete, if you can't produce, and if you can't produce a qualitative product and so on, definitely you are going to lose, because what that single window, it will not help you.
Oh.
You understand?
Yes.
It's just like what happened in the foreign exchange market. You understand?
I was even going to ask about the foreign exchange market, because now there's this statement on the front page of Business Times that says Nigeria to generate $2.7 billion as Tinubu launches that single window initiative. Now my question will be, what's the advantage of this to the Naira, especially with the speculators of the Naira stating that there might be a situation where the Naira may rise again, you know, it may fall, I beg your pardon, the Naira may fall even deeper than what we've seen in the past. So what's the implication of the single window initiative to the strengthening of the Naira?
Yeah, you see, that is why I said that single window, all stakeholders will participate in Naira term. You understand?
Absolutely.
And when you are doing your transaction or transacting in Naira term, then yes, it strengthens Naira.
Okay, great.
You understand? And you had Mr. President was even he was even questioning the companies. You understand that you have to meet the demand of Nigerians first before you take it outside Nigeria. You understand? For example, like Dangote refinery now.
Yes, we'll definitely get to that
You understand?
too.
Like Dangote refinery now, he must sell to Nigeria in Naira term first until it's enough for Nigeria before you open
other windows
of the foreign players to come and participate in the market. You understand?
All right. So because we're talking about the Naira, there's also another headline. I just want us to infuse everything currency related together. And then this is saying on the front page of the Business Times, it says, defending the Naira, experts warn against ongoing depletion of foreign reserves, charges federal government CBN to focus on other ways, and borrowing to defend the Naira has potential consequences. What do you make of that? Do you really think that they've been borrowing and using the foreign reserves to actually defend the Naira? Because this sounds like that is what's going on. That's what the Business Times is insinuating. I want to get your thoughts on that.
Yeah, that's what is going on. You understand? Is in a layman term or in a layman perspective, is just like subsidizing the dollar. You understand? So that we crash some commodities. You understand? So that people can afford so many things. You understand?
But do you think this is sustainable? Is that the reason why some persons are speculating that it's likely to go back to status quo?
The governor of Central Bank made it very clear. He said it's a short medium term plan by end of 2024. You understand? So let's see how it goes. You understand? Definitely it's depleting our foreign reserve. You understand? And we have a huge debt. You understand? We have an elephant debt that Nigeria will not carry at a time or in decades. You understand? To settle that, and most of our revenue is going to debt servicing.
Yes.
So we also need the increase in the foreign reserve, not depleting it. You understand? That one too is another critical part of it. But this window that Tinubu is canvassing to do, you understand? If the Naira is coming, you understand, from the market, then it will take care of the foreign exchange market. You understand?
Yeah, I do.
Because it's a short-term plan, short and medium-term plan. So, for example, now it has been, as of last week, depleted to $1.2 billion from the month of March to April. You understand?
Yes.
Now, if you have in a Naira window, you now have like 2 to 3 trillion Naira. Definitely you have covered that that $1.2 billion dollars from the foreign reserve. That's what it means. You understand?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's just you take from house A and place it in house B, so that House A and House B
can have a balance.
Can also balance the economy. That's the responsibility of the fiscal policy that lies on the head of the president and his cabinet.
So do you think he's doing a good job at that?
Yeah, he's doing a good job. I think I will commend him on doing that.
Because I remember that in the first few months of his administration, he would never have agreed that he was making any decision right. So I'm surprised to hear this from you this morning.
Yes, you know, I noticed something.
Okay.
Tinubu is somebody who listens to Nigerians cry. You understand? When Nigerians scream, he will now quickly backside his own policy. If you remember that palliative of 8,000 naira, when Nigerians complain, he hands up. You understand? When fuel was going up, you understand?
Yes.
Up to 600 and something, 500 and something, he came out and apologized to Nigeria and said, let us bear this hardship. You understand? So in the foreign exchange also, he listened to the cries of Nigeria that dollar, if not check, will hit the ceiling. So you understand? So he also listened and he concentrated on that.
We'll call him a president who listens as against his predecessor.
Not even listening. You understand?
He acts as well.
Yes, he act and change the policy. You know, some of the policies will be negative. You understand?
Yes.
But when to implement it, you now realize is negative, is not positive. You quickly withdraw it and replace it with the positive one.
Okay.
That's leadership. You understand? So that control. And we are all happy that now that the executive are taking control of the market. Unlike before, when they were saying that the market force to determine the price, not in our economy. You understand?
Absolutely.
Not in our local economy. You understand? Government has to control. Government has to put measures. Government has to check prices. You understand?
I do.
That is why we have all these investigating unit. People may not aware there is custom in manufacturing companies. There is EFCC there. There is secret police there. There is FIBs and so on. You understand? All gathering information on how they produce,
what they produce,
and what they produce, and who are the consumers, and where it goes. You understand?
Very well.
So that's the control measure. Okay. When you are trying to hit your price, the government will now call you to order. And he made one statement that touched my heart. He said trade is in a business, trade and investment moves the economy. You understand? Also bring back the glory of a country. He even cited example of Malaysia, almost 5 countries, including Dubai and so on. You understand?
Very well.
He said they have done it. We also can do it. You understand? What they are selling is what we are selling. You understand? What they are producing is what we are producing. So we have to rise and improve our economy. You understand? And the standard of our production, so that it will compete with those countries.
Absolutely.
You understand? He even mentions Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and Malaysia, and so on, Singapore. These are the countries that Nigeria in the 80s, 70s, Nigeria is ahead of them. You understand? Today they are ahead of us. Why? Because we don't compete in in international market.
All right, because we're talking about how they're getting the economy right and, you know, getting things together. There's this statement on the front page of the Vanguard that says the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edun, he says food inflation is slowing and federal government's revenue is coming up. Economy is in right direction. I'd like to get your thoughts more on that, because they said they're targeting more foreign investment inflow. Another reason why, you know, I want to also give you an aspect to look at. He said food inflation is slowing, but the truth remains that Nigerians are still lamenting that we keep going to the marketplace and prices have not reflected this naira that is dropping. I think I saw it close at 1,050 naira. So it is not reflecting in the reality of what the market man and the market woman is saying. People go to the market and they still come back and say everything is still high, but dollar keeps going down.
That is why I said the fiscal policy is not working. Who are the fiscal policies? Policy makers. The Minister of Finance, Minister of Economy, Minister of Finance, the President himself, you understand?
Absolutely.
And he's also advisors. You understand? For Wale Edu to come and boast, I think it's too early. He's not doing what he's supposed to do.
Okay.
The president is doing his job. That's what it means. You understand?
Very well.
Because you can't boast and say it's slowing down. What is slowing down? In economic term, when you said things, market is slowing down, then it means inflation is still going up. You understand? People are not getting what they're supposed to get in the market. You understand? People don't afford anything again. You get it? So if foreign exchange goes down, definitely we will have stronger naira, and stronger naira will be able to take care of your needs. But it's the other way around. So I don't know what Wale Edun is saying. Slowing down is just blowing
mere speculation.
Big English in the newspaper. You understand?
Okay.
And the baru us.
Okay.
You use semantics to you understand?
Okay. You're trying to say it's just, you know, showing off his linguistic prowess. No problem.
Yes.
We agree with that. Okay. So let's take the story, because I'm picking this one right now because you tend to have tilted towards that direction to this morning. This one is saying how Tinubu is getting security and economy right by Reno Omokri. Reno Omokri is saying that Tinubu is getting the economy and the security right. You also partially said Tinubu is getting the economy right, but looking at the security aspect, do you think he's really getting it right? We still have Chibok girls waiting. We still have lots of security issues on ground. We have the Okwama killings, the military men killed in Okwama. We've not even heard the details of the people that are currently being investigated. What has transpired? Who are those that are behind it? We see the Okwama people also calling for the Okwama family calling for the chief of EU's whereabouts. They want to know where the monarch is currently is. And then there's also this headline on the Vanguard that says fresh headers attack, 26 security personnel, mourners, others killed in Benue. Are we getting the security aspect right? I want to know your thoughts if you corroborate with Reno Omokri.
I would say Reno Omokri is so sarcastic.
So you think this is just the use of sarcasm as against him mean the reality of things?
You know, just to gain more followers and influence in the social media.
Okay.
Because Nigerians are being killed on daily basis. And not in hundreds, in thousands. You understand?
Very well.
We have a lot of security challenges. We have issues, like you all mentioned them. I don't have to go back calling them one by one, you understand?
Yes.
Like Delta.
Sorry to cut you. Let's quickly take this call and we'll continue with that thought. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, beautiful morning to you, Hassan. Honorable Gajo, beautiful morning. You are on to SAB from Lagos.
Oh, SND, good morning. You're welcome to the press.
SND, good morning.
Thank you very much, Hassan. Yeah, Honorable Gajo, beautiful morning. Let me quickly respond to the monitoring policy. To be honest with you, I quite concur with the Honorable Gajo, and he says Mr. President now has a listening ear so that the voice of Nigerians will be heard and then work on it. It's a very good initiative and a very good development, especially the launching of the National Single Window Initiative to propel the nation's economy. Look, this is a very good initiative. You know, I think last week when Honorable Gajo was there, we talked about monetary policy and fiscal policy, which we said is the part of executive angle. Now we are seeing the president in action. So I hope and pray this will last, even though it's going to be, like Gajo made mention, it's not a long time arrangement, but at least it will make impact in the economy. Then secondly, the saga issue of the APC national chairman and the Kano state government. Look, I always said our people now need general societal reorientation. We need awareness. The world leaders are facing trials when it comes to democratic issue after their tenure. Look at what is happening in US. You understand my point? Now, if time will permit me, I will go into details to call almost about 17 world leaders who were indicted and convicted. Some are acquitted. You understand my point?
Very well.
So it's normal in politics. It's understandable. And if you go through the process, in 2023, Al Jazeera make a list of almost about 78 world country leaders who were indicted and go on trial. So what is so different? What is so special in getting Gandoze to go and answer to this clean and clear? Then let him continue with his activities. Why is our home going to be different? That's the question. That means we need awareness in terms of politicking. We need awareness in terms of the world activities when it comes to democratic system of government.
Right.
Initially, he was immune. He cannot be able to charge to court. Now he is out of the system, so he must be answerable to the court of law.
Absolutely.
That's the reality. Thank you very much. I remain SMB from Lagos.
Thank you so much for your contribution. We really appreciate you. All right. Before we digress to political stories, let's get your thoughts on the security matter we're talking about.
Yeah.
If the president is getting it right in terms of security, according to Reno,
he's not getting it right.
Okay.
And also, he is working on it.
Okay.
But I think there is, I would not say sabotage, but those who are in the security apparatus are more, I don't know how I would call them, stronger or sabotaging the effort of the executive.
Mm-hmm.
Because most of the thing that happens, you will not see the absence of the security agencies. They are in full.
You know, part of Renault's argument, which is the bedrock of his conversation, is the fact that Kaduna-Abuja highway is now safe to drive through. It wasn't like that some years back.
That's what I'm saying. You understand? These criminals move from one end to the end. You understand? If they left Kaduna and they move to Benue, and we have a result of scores in Benue. If they left Benue, they will go to Plateau State. From Plateau, they will come back to Kaduna. From Kaduna, they will go to Benin Kebbi. From Benin Kebbi, they will go to Zamfara. You understand?
Absolutely.
Now, South is also volatile now. You understand? If you now go to the Southwest, look at what happened in the Southwest. There is kidnapping, land grabbing, and so on and so forth, crisis. You understand? And at the end, is even trying to overthrow the governor and declare a Yoruba nation. You understand? It was swiftly managed and taken care of by the security agencies. That is why I said there is no absence of the security agencies. They are everywhere. You understand?
Very well.
So now what Reno Omokri is saying, that is why I say is sarcasm. You understand? If agitators will emerge in Southwest, Oyo in particular, and we have agitators in the Southeast, Southwest, and Middle Belt, then
what is left?
What is left? You understand?
Right.
So I think
because of our time, we're trying to infuse in all of the stories that have come this morning. But let's quickly go
when
through.
the president finish with the fixing the economy.
Yes.
I think he will focus on the security.
All right. So let's quickly talk about this Port Harcourt refinery that is still under construction. The supposed dates that they gave us for the resumption of the refinery has elapsed. That's on the front page of the Daily Trust newspaper. It says Port Harcourt refinery yet to take off as deadline elapses. Now, missed targets characterize previous restart dates. Regulatory compliance test ongoing, says NNPCL. There have been conversations since that Port Harcourt refinery was going to kick off. It was done with the mechanical checks and all of that. We're still waiting. The date has passed. The same thing when we're waiting for Dangote refinery, the date passed. And then there's also another undertone conversation that fuel subsidy has returned,
as RFI alleged.
Yes. So let's understand all of this. Help us unbundle it.
The more you look,
the less you see, or the more you see?
The less you see in petroleum subsidy. But I'm telling you, the corruption in NNPC or in oil sector is huge. You understand?
Very well.
These people will never allow us to enjoy our refineries. I'm sure of that, because those stakeholders or investors in NNPC that Buhari ignorantly privatized to them or commercialized to them, I think they are number one criminals in Nigeria, in Nigerian market, and their agents are all over the refineries. You understand? Taking money from the government in the name of maintenance, and nothing has been maintained. Even modular refinery produces refined petroleum, PMS, and other products than those refineries. Those are our refineries. So the GMD or MPC, that is why when Tinubu was saying that they have to take control, you understand? They have to put measures. NNPC is one of them. Okay. Electricity is one of them. You understand? This man, the GMD, need to be removed. You understand?
Okay.
If the president lacked the power to fire him, you understand, as a commander-in-chief, they have enough things that they will remove him and charge him to
Do you really think the president? Do you really think
because the man is
having a cold feet when it comes to
if
he can do, and if he can, we saw what happened to Emefiele now. So anything is possible with anybody. It doesn't mean that he won't be able to handle it.
We have seen even better Edu.
Okay, so exactly.
You understand?
Yes.
So we need an audit.
So you really believe that fuel subsidy has returned? Yes.
I can't say, because, like I said, the more you look, the less you see.
So you're trying to be honest.
No, it's in the back, but
you do not understand.
Rufai blew it up. You understand? Whether he is right or wrong, you understand? We will now wait for the government response.
Okay.
You understand? That is why I said NNPC need to be rebranded. You understand?
Okay.
The man has to go. Many has to go.
We will look forward to that rebranding.
Look at what happened in CBN.
Of course.
Those who are not working, those who are dormant, those who are not active.
There's a total over all of the system.
You understand?
Absolutely.
He sacked all of them. He removed them.
Sure.
You understand? Those who are working, let them work. That's how it is. There are millions of them in NNPC. Many of them.
All right. Thank you.
The some of big men, the some of...
Let's go to other stories this morning that are bordering, which is something around politics. Let's talk about, our caller earlier talked about, Ganduje's corruption allegations that are on ground against him, and also conversations of the fact that his party in his ward, the Ganduje ward, has actually, suspended him. And there are counter allegations that those people are not party members and they've been sacked or something of that nature, and the supposed APC national chairman is still this APC national chairman. Now let's talk about this controversy on ground. They are saying it's from the opposition. They are just mere allegations. Kano State does not have a right to pursue it. It has a right to pursue it. What do you make of all of that? Let's discuss this in like 5 minutes.
Well, let me start with the two political parties are in deep internal crisis, both APC and PDP. You understand?
Very well.
And all about the leadership and the control of the party. The parties, you understand? Now, as for Ganduje, the word ESCO that sacked him, I don't know whether they are fake or they are real.
Because they said all the members, 27 members, actually signed that he's still the national chairman.
The 27 members of the ESCO.
Yes.
Then, what is the basis?
Who have the power to actually suspend him?
Those who have the power
all signed.
Are ward executives.
Yes.
You understand? From the chairman to ex-officials. You understand?
Very well.
But they may have a reason why they will suspend him. Is it for antipathy or lack of confidence, or they have no confidence against him?
And you do know that,
and so on.
You know that sometimes these suspensions that starts from word is what takes them off completely. Look at the story of Ayochayu.
Yes.
Look at Adams Oshomole.
Look
at Uche Secondus. And the likes of them.
Even Atiku Abubakar was suspended from his word Jada when he was a vice president. That is why he did not contest 2020 207.
So you know the power of that kind of suspension, what they can do.
Yes. If they want to damage you, it's a damage control.
Exactly, from your ward.
From your ward.
The grassroots.
You understand?
Exactly.
I'm a former ward chairman in PDP.
Okay.
I know the powers of ward chairman.
Yes.
Ward chairman has equal powers constitutionally with the national chairman. You see, there was a time when Bamanga Tukur was national chairman. He sent somebody went to register, and I was the ward chairman. Then the SA brought the person, and the person was so arrogant to me. You understand? He was talking to me as small chairman, you know, you undermining me you understand? I now said, okay. He was boosting from the national chairman, is Bamanga Tukur. I said, you are coming from the national chairman. Why are you here? He is also a chairman. He can register you. Go meet him. He will register you. When he went back and told Bamanga Tukur, the guy said, you are a chairman, you can register me. Bamanga Tukur put his hand in the air and he said,
you don't know the power of the grassroots.
You have spoiled everything. Even me, I register in my ward.
Exactly.
Go back to your ward and register.
Because that's where it counts.
He has to come and start pleading that he don't know and so on and so forth. That is why if your ward remove you or suspend you with a good reasons, like I said, more especially anti-party, sabotaging of the party and so on and so forth, you understand? It stand. You understand? But as for Ganduje on, I listened to APC spokesman, publicity secretary, Phyllis Moka.
Yes.
You understand? Was saying that they are imposters. So now we start having imposters in the party, in
at
APC.
The ward level.
You understand? Unlike before, that we used to have imposters in PDP, like people like Alibadu Sharif and so on. You remember Alibadu Sharif and Makarfi saga. So now, what APC need to do, you understand? Let the chairman, the state chairman, the local government chairman, and the zonal chairman call a stakeholders meeting with this the ESCOs. What happened? What did he do? You understand?
Very well.
We have now learned that you have suspended him and all of you have signed. So what happened? You understand? Then from there, they will now write their report and submit to the national headquarters or report to the president, who is the leader of the party, because APC don't have a board of trustees. That is why there is a lot of issues and crisis in APC on daily basis. That their crisis will never end because they were born out of that crisis.
It's like every political party's crisis never ever ends, because we have PDP, we have Labour Party also have their own crisis. Unfortunately, our time is
the PDP Atiku camp and Wiki camp. They are all not camps. They are all not camps. You understand?
I wish we had so much time to have discussed this because of the NEC meeting that is happening tomorrow, but maybe we'll have this conversation tomorrow.
Yes, let everybody be in the party line. Let everybody be as party man, not as camp. You understand?
Definitely.
Then we will have the PDP will now overcome.
All right. Thank you very much, Gajo, for your insights this morning. Very beautiful insight. Thank you so much.
We have not touched a registration of the scene.
Thank you so much. Fabulous. Thank you so much for being a part of the show today. And for those that called and those that couldn't call, we hope you keep trying again tomorrow. I am Olamide Hassan, and I'll see you again later. Bye for now.